Mornings, Wake Up Wellness, a new first of its kind, an app that tracks your anxiety.
Yeah, it's called AQ. And this morning, our Meredith House puts it to the test. Good morning, Meredith.
Good morning. Good morning, guys. All right, it really could be amazing for your anxiety. I tested it myself, and I have to say it was pretty accurate, telling me when I was and when I was not anxious, and I spoke to a nurse to make sure that this thing is reputable. Check it out. To better pinpoint what exactly makes me anxious, I wore my smartwatch while working, driving, getting ready, and doing day-to-day tasks. The app, AQ, tracked my heart rate as I did all of this. So I was able to see that I was calm for 6 hours, neutral for 7, and anxious for only 21 minutes. But even though this wellness app tracked my anxiety, Dawn Reese, a nurse with A&M Central Texas, says at the end of the day, it's just a wellness app.
Because that's what these apps are about, wellness, that overall wellness. Well, it does start making sure you're physiologically healthy, that your labs are where they need to be, that your heart and everything is functioning like it needs to be.
Yes, AQ helps you track anxiety, but it's up to you to make sure you're figuring out what is anxiety and what symptoms need to be checked by a doctor.
Really need to be evaluated. Don't think it's just because of anxiety. There might be a physiologic underpinning. So I think the wellness apps are great because they make you self-aware. They might motivate you to move more.
I also made sure to check in on the app for the mindfulness classes, wellness breaks, mood trackers, and more. But the biggest piece of advice Dawn has for using these apps?
And they're great information, but don't just trust one source, would be the bottom line of that.
All right, so just like when you research, you need to make sure you have more than one source, which means have more than one app and test which is best for you. You can download AQ from the App Store today and start a free trial because from then on, I'm sorry to say, you have to pay for it.
Yeah, that's how they get you in, though, that free trial.
Sometimes it's worth it. So how was it for you? Was it worth it?
It was great. It was worth it. I think I realized I maybe wasn't as anxious as I thought I was.
Yeah.
It was maybe kind of in my head sometimes.
Yeah.
So it got me out of it, and I was like, oh. I was like, okay, I was only anxious for 12 minutes out of my day.
I'm kind of scared to know.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I do have anxious tendencies every now and then.
Same here.
But there's power in knowledge, right?
There is power in knowledge, and I think that it definitely helped me, and I'm definitely going to use it from now on.
Okay.